I'm in Annapolis where our representative is supposed to represent us. These are the amendments to the Constitution. I'm looking for my First Amendment to be protected, and I'm looking for my right to property, my right to address grievances toward my elected officials. Yeah, the right to petition, the right to assembly, that freedom of speech. I was kidnapped by the state of Maryland and Illinois for making a documentary about your prison industry. Michelle Alexander wrote the book. I made the movie. I'm the founding member of the Baltimore Bloc. Like Harriet Tubman said, I free a lot more if you knew you were slaves. This is Frederick Douglass, so this is for Dr. K. This is for your intellectual idiots. And I call y'all intellectual idiots because y'all quick to talk about issues behind the microphone, but y'all don't want to get out in the middle of the streets. You feel me? Y'all broadcast, but y'all don't act, y'all not active. I'm both. Social media for social change. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. I just talked to Delegate Ruff, and I showed him the room. Now I'm going to show you the room. 20 years a slave, 40 years a slave, to be honest with you. If you talk to Delegate Cooley, and get the email from Delegate Cooley. Like I said, I was making a movie and a documentary about our elected officials and how you represent us. And I did it through art and activism. That's the Maryland Photography Alliance. I'm registered with the Maryland Arts, the Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. I'm registered with them. It's 9 o'clock. Session is going in early today. I got a 12 o'clock appointment with Delegate Empry. So we're gonna go down the line. We started this in 2006, Get Shorty. That's the book and the movie, and that's Governor Westmore. Then we went to Dred Scott, all right? Champion for Justice. And that's Judge Bennett. That's Judge Bennett. And that's Shorty's. Shorty then and Shorty now. From 1997 to now. I own all parts of me. That's Greg Bernstein. That's State's Attorney Nearham. That's Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake. That's Scott Schellenberger. Like I said, I was making a movie. That's me, Dwayne G. Davis, Shorty's Underground Ribs, and that's Brooke Learman. That's the controller of Maryland. All right, Dwayne Shorty Davis, 2024. I'm looking for a federal and state audit. I'm out $250 million in intellectual property theft by the state. I gave you the Minority Report. Social media for social change. I gave that to you. You feel me? Handwritten. And these are the supporters of Shorties. Pages of supporters. And this is a legal notice. Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Lake County, Illinois. It's the Minority Report. That's Elijah Cummings, and that's Exhibit 4. In regards to your documentary, I would not be able to appear. That's Senator Cardens. That's Senator Cardens. That's Senator Cardens. That's Senator Cardens. Everything Senator Cardens got, he got to turn over. You feel me? And this is when y'all sent police to my house and put guns to my head. This case right here. Y'all never gave me the officers' names. Y'all tried to kill me. All right? That's the state senate. And it's all right here. That's the Minority Report. This is from 2007. That's a jailhouse diary. And that's Patrick Fitzgerald from the Department of Justice. I'm the cat in the hat. I hope you're paying attention because we talking about mass incarceration. That's December the 29th, 2007. And right here this is to prove I was making a movie about your judicial system. That's 2011. And right here is the NAACP. We will confront racism to create a more inclusive world and just world. We stand in solidarity with our Black partners, customers, and communities. That's Starbucks and Shorties. That's me in Lake County, Illinois. That's President Obama when he was Senator Obama. He asked for an investigation. Please allow 30 to 60 days. Nobody never did the investigation. That's Steny Hoyer, National Constitution Day. Like I said, I was making a movie. Arts and promotion, Baltimore City, New York, Philadelphia, and Chicago. Making a movie about your prison industry. All right here. Maryland's prison industry, O'Malley and Brown's money machine, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Social media for social change. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. Shorty, pull your mask up? No, these are criminal charges against Scott Schellenberger. And we talking about voter suppression in the 2014 elections. Release all material to the voters. I'm down here for Scott Schellenberger. You feel me? I'm down here for Scott Schellenberger. Everything he been doing. And like I said, I'm down here at the State House. See who that is? That's Rob Fix, my producer. And this is the corruption machine in which I talked about. And it's notarized. It makes it legal in any state in this country. That's my book. That's Jill P. Carter, Kathleen Pugh, and Marilyn Mosby. That's Michelle Alexander, the new face of old Jim Crow. Like I said, she made the book, I made the movie. And Dr. K, you the star of the show, Bending Towards Social Justice. We talk about intellectuals versus activists. Intellectuals versus activists. Because neither one of y'all ever been to jail, but y'all got a lot to say about the prison industry. You got a lot to say about activism. I don't never see y'all lead no struggle. I see you commentaries, like cheerleaders with a skirt. That's my bio. And that's Martin Luther King. Like I said, 90 days a session. We got it all here in the book. Shooting videos for Dr. K. Last day of class. All right. It's all right here. That was day 50. Monday's coming up. That's next week. Now we on Tuesday. We got 35 more days of session. 35 more days. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. I'm looking for exoneration of the Supreme Court. We went from enslavement to mass incarceration. I'm an artist and I get shit done. These are the cases, and that's me. You feel me? That's me. 20 years a slave, and it's all right here. Parole and probation. And that's the 13th Amendment. And that's Lou Clippinger. See the big picture here? I went from enslavement to mass incarceration, and I did it through the legal lens. That's Governor Westmore, Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. That's Mayor Brandon Scott, Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. That's Mr. Bazemore. That's the Department of Justice. Being black is not a crime. You feel me? I did this for my family. I'm the king of talking shit and I can back it up. You feel me? I can back it up. That's analysis from Red Emma's. I'm the Weaver in Baltimore, the best of the best.